Global trade depends on this narrow stretch of water. Every year, over 14,000 ships pass through it, carrying over $270 billion in cargo. It's a lifeline. But what if China, not Panama, held the keys? Would the global economy tilt eastward? Would Washington retaliate? Could this waterway decide the next global superpower? The Panama Canal slices through Central America, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Without it, ships must detour 8,000 kilometers around South America's Cape Horn. This 80-kilometer waterway defines global supply chains. Over 5% of maritime trade flows through here, and it's not just cargo. U.S. Navy warships use it too. Whoever controls the canal controls the flow of goods, oil, and military power. The U.S. built the canal in 1914 after France failed. For most of the 20th century, it symbolized U.S. dominance in the Western Hemisphere. In 1999, Panama took full control, marking a historic shift. Then in 2016, a $5 billion expansion created new locks for Neo-Panamax ships. Today, the canal handles the world's largest container and LNG ships, making it even more valuable. The canal is Panama's economic heartbeat, contributing billions in tolls, logistics, banking. But it relies on fresh water from nearby lakes, vulnerable to droughts. With climate change, water shortages could halt traffic. Panama is investing in conservation and tech, but the pressure is rising. If ships can't pass, global prices spike. Here's where it gets geopolitical. Chinese companies operate major ports at both ends of the canal, Colon and Balboa. While China doesn't own the canal, it surrounds it. In 2017, Panama cut ties with Taiwan, shifting to Beijing. The payoff? Billions in infrastructure, railways, trade zones, all part of China's Belt and Road Initiative, which now stretches into Latin America. This isn't conquest, it's economic chess. Washington sees the threat. Lawmakers warn of foreign control of critical assets. The U.S. Navy conducts joint operations nearby. Meanwhile, Biden's Build Back Better world offers rival funding to Latin nations. But can America outbid China? The Panama Canal Treaty promises open access, but what if that's tested during war? In 2014, a Chinese billionaire proposed a new canal in Nicaragua. Longer, riskier, but free of U.S. control. That project collapsed, but the idea isn't dead. Meanwhile, melting Arctic ice is opening the Northern Sea route, a shortcut to Europe and Asia. The Panama Canal may face new rivals, not just in politics, but in geography. In the end, it's not just a canal, it's a chessboard. And the next global move? It's already underway. What happens if the Arctic melts completely and rewrites the map of global trade? That's what we're uncovering in our next video. Subscribe to stay ahead of the map and the power plays shaping our world.